Hello, everybody. This is True Demon, the Devil Stockbroker, coming with an update of news on the Hell's Trading Floor Discord. And this one I've been tickled pink and is so excited to be able to finally share this with you. So I'm so glad that it's happening here as a belated Christmas gift slash New Year's gift. We have now established a partnership with Tiblio. And if you haven't heard of Tiblio, let me tell you all about them. Tiblio is an options picker and analysis service that screens the market for unusual options plays. And not unlike unusual whales, they have some excellent stock picks that come out. However, what I wanted to point out was that Tiblio has a very a very targeted method of picking these options plays, and by and large, they have been just so incredibly accurate, and I am so thrilled to finally be working with them. So Tiblio is an options picker service, has built out this outstanding platform which focuses almost entirely on the options interest and ever-changing volume of options on specific types of stock plays based on their options history. If you're familiar with options, you know that one of the biggest metrics that will grab traders' attention is suddenly when a stock that's trading an average, we'll say 1 million shares trading volume, and then suddenly they'll have a day of 20 million shares traded in a day. That usually gets traders' attention. It usually means that volatility is coming into the stock or that there is an expected move coming. So, because of that, it tends to pique the attention of traders. However, with stock volume, the move usually has already occurred. With options, however, it doesn't quite work that way. See, options tend to indicate a move ahead of the actual move because options are leveraged. They don't affect the price of the actual shares themselves, and often those players who have access to insider information or maybe predicting a move based on earnings and other things like that will go in on options plays for a directional play ahead of a market move. And that is what Tiblio is all about. So here's the dashboard for Tiblio, and I'm just going to share one of my personal favorite charts for Tiblio. This is their bull squeeze chart, which is always looking for stocks that show strong directional trading activity, either bullish or bearish. This one's the bull squeeze, so this is looking for a long or an upward momentum direction. And this is all almost entirely based on calls that are at the money or near the money for call options. If you're not an options trader, this basically means that somebody is taking a bet that within 1 month or close to 30 days from the current date, whenever these tickers are printed, that somebody is expecting for a significant move based on the number of calls that have been opened up for that particular position. And I would like to actually point out a comparison just between um, Tiblio and another options picker service, which I'm sure most of you are very familiar with. This was a options alert that printed on AbbVie, which is this is a company that some of you may be familiar with. This is AbbVie, the manufacturer of Humira, and a couple of days ago, Unusual Whales printed an alert for February 18th calls for a $150 strike in the middle of the day. However, if you had been signed up for Tiblio, you would have actually gotten this alert first thing in the morning when the market bell rang, and it would have been for a January expiration for a strike of 140. Now, the difference is that these calls had a significant swing upward and then came crashing back down when the price retraced. However, those other options for the 140 strike did something a little bit different. So, to talk about this latest play that Tiblio had picked for us, I'm going to bring in my chief analyst, Cat Moores, to describe the Tiblio pick that pointed out AbbVie that morning when Unusual Whales printed an alert for the 150 strikes that afternoon.
Yeah, most definitely. So actually, this was a chart that we had laid out in kind of an example format for what we were trying to do with the Tiblio screener and trying to pull out plays. And interestingly enough, about I think 25 to 30 minutes after I started kind of just putting some lines together, just kind of doing a rough draft of everything, it actually, I got an unusual whales alert that, they had called out the same play. So it was actually kind of interesting because when looking at both call outs, I actually did notice that the one that Tiblio picked was actually a lower or closer to the money strike for a similar expiration, which actually in this situation probably would have behooved you quite a bit more to a degree. And the timing was also a lot earlier as well, which I feel like obviously is advantageous to getting in for your entry point. You can actually kind of see there they called it, and then that was for the unusual activity, and then we had that dip, which kind of would have been a nice opportunity for that entry that for them to ride back up. Now, traditionally, of course, Tiblio, likes their plays a little bit farther out. They're not much into the crazy, like weeklies or anything like that. These were for February, for example. But even in that call, you could have definitely, caught that dip and made a substantial little profit there off of that wedge. So yeah, there's definitely a lot to be unpacked here, and this is similar to the other one. It's kind of like a rough draft type of situation. We're just trying to see what works best. But so far, we are integrating these alerts. I put up the time that Tiblio has posted these, and different price points, and continue to evolve that as well.
Thanks very much, Kat. So, like we were saying, Tiblio is an excellent options picker service, and based on Kat's chart that was drawn here, if we had taken note of the Tiblio play and acted on that one, we actually may have made a little bit more money and probably kept a lot more of the premium when compared to the unusual whales alert that printed a little bit later in the day. Tiblio has made some phenomenal calls on a variety of different plays. So I'm so thrilled to be able to say that they have officially partnered with us, and we have an official affiliate link now with Tiblio. So all members of the Discord and those who watch us on YouTube can now use our affiliate link to uh, purchase a subscription to Tiblio, get access to all of these different options picker services, as well as Tiblio's paper trading system and trade journal, and all kinds of different trading alert systems, different strategies, and options calls that for a 10% discount. And in doing so, by purchasing through our affiliate link, you will be helping support the Discord because Tiblio has generously offered us a 20% cut of every single member who signs up through our link. So if you want to help support the community and what we're doing, and you like what Tiblio is doing and the kind of data that they're providing, all of their data is provided directly from the exchanges and options services such as SIBO, the Chicago Board of Options Exchange, the NYSE and NASDAQ options exchanges. All of this data is almost near real time. It's as close as you can get to real time data, and they have gone to great lengths to describe just how powerful this data is. That this is the kind of data that drives the options market and causes floor traders to drool. So that they are just giving us this access and making it accessible, available, and giving us a discount for our members who are looking to support both them and our community, because our missions of democratizing and freeing the retail trader to get access to this kind of data are very much aligned. We are very like-minded in our approach to how we want to revolutionize the markets, and I'm so thankful and so appreciative to be able to call Tiblio a partner. And we're so excited to start using this platform to its full advantage. Um, so much so that we were even given an additional benefit. Thanks to special thanks to Tiblio for including this giving us this affiliate link that gives our users and all of the members a discount that want to watch us on YouTube and be a part of this community. But further to that, they've given us something that I myself did not expect them to give us. Tiblio has given us full access to their watch list bot. Tiblio coded a Discord bot, which they have released us and given our blessing to make this available to all members of our Discord. So all members get access to this, and once a day at the market bell, Tiblio will post its daily picks here in Hell's Trading Floor on the Tiblio watch list channel. So right now you don't see anything because the bot only posts once a day, and we set this up after the market bell, obviously. But tomorrow, or rather, I should say, the very next trading day next week, we will be getting a print first thing in the morning, which describes all of our Tiblio picks, and everybody will be able to see this. This won't be exclusive information, except to those members of the Hell's Trading Floor community. So if you aren't interested in paying for Tiblio, but you still want to support the community, all members who join can take advantage of this, and you can get a list of squeeze picks or bullish call spreads that Tiblio will post every single morning. So I'm so thankful for the team at Tiblio for bringing this in and letting us add this to the community. It's a huge benefit. And then in addition to that, I also want to mention that the Tiblio team are actually members of our Discord now, and they've expressed such an appreciation that we wanted to welcome them into the community and into the fold. So Lee Tiblio and also Kevin, uh, who are two of the chief members at Tiblio, or two of the chief staff at Tiblio, are a part of this Discord, so y'all can message them if you have specific questions. I would ask that you not just overwhelm them with chatter of nothing in particular, but we do plan on working with these guys regularly, and we hope that this partnership will be mutually beneficial for everybody involved. We want to make sure that we are staying in alignment of our goal of democratizing retail trading and stock trading for everybody, making it accessible to everybody, no matter what price point they're coming in at, no matter what their portfolio size is, or where they live or anything like that. We want to make this as open and available as possible. And just once again, huge shout out and thanks to Tiblio for helping us to achieve that mission.
Yeah, absolutely. And love to welcome them to the community. And another thing I kind of want to tack on to that as well is I think the only reason, because obviously this information is extraordinarily valuable, and it's for them to just allow us to do this is kind of a big deal, just because of how valuable it is. And I think they saw a lot of potential in the group as it is, and seeing how things are growing and operating. And I think that's why they wanted to do it this way. And I'm really excited for that as well, because that means I think they're seeing, a lot of good in the situation, and I'm excited for the future of what we can all do together for sure.
Absolutely seconded. So if anyone here in the Discord or whoever is watching after the fact on YouTube after we've completed filming, consider jumping into a Tiblio subscription. Ordinarily, Tiblio is $30 a month. With our affiliate link, you can get a 10% discount and join for a little bit less off the top. You can get access to all of these excellent stock plays, and just this AbbVie play by itself has already. If we had jumped in on this Tiblio pick, then it would have paid for itself 3 times over with just a couple of call options, or maybe a vertical call spread. And this is not the only thing that Tiblio does. This is just icing on the cake, to be honest with you. Between all of the videos and trading strategies that they provide through their service, and the learning materials that they've created on their channel. They also have a YouTube channel and a Twitter handle that you can go and subscribe to, which I would highly encourage you to do. Tiblio has an absolutely awesome service, and we're so thrilled to be welcoming them into our community as a partner. And we are looking forward to making some absolutely killer plays going on into the future. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time.